Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the story time. Today we are going to read a story called Alana's Bananas by Maryam Hussein, illustrated by Saima Riaz. This is Alana. When she was 6 months old, her dad tried to feed her some cereal, but she refused. Then he tried mashed peas, avocado, and carrots, but each time she tasted what was on the spoon, she would spit it all over the floor. Her dad searched every inch of the pantry for something she would eat. Finally, he found one spotty, ripe banana hiding on the top shelf. Alana wouldn't eat the peas, he thought, or the bright green avocado, or those sweet carrots. Will she eat the spotty old banana? Dad had his doubts, but banana was the only food Alana hadn't tried. He peeled the banana, mashed it in a bowl, and held a spoonful to Alana's lips. She wrinkled her nose, squinted her eyes, and to Dad's surprise, slurped that mush right off the spoon. She gobbled up every last bite. From that day on, Alana would only eat bananas. Bananas for breakfast, bananas for lunch, and bananas for dinner. Bananas all the time. Time passed, and Alana grew into a smart 8-year-old girl. She went to the library and checked out cookbooks, and she learned how to make all sorts of banana-flavored foods. Banana bread, banana nut muffins, banana smoothies, banana pudding, banana oatmeal cookies, banana creme brulee. She even convinced her mom to let her keep old banana peels to use around the house. They were great for polishing old shoes and composting. Her parents grew tired of bananas. "If I ate as many bananas as you, I might start looking like one," joked Mom. Alana imagined what it would feel like to be tall and yellow with creamy banana flesh. "Wow," she said, jumping in the air. "If I ate as many bananas as you, I might start growing bananas right out of my fingers," teased Dad. "That would be kind of fun," replied Alana. Mom placed a giant platter of delicious grapes, chunks of cheese, and soft bread in front of Alana. Her mom told her that being healthy meant eating different kinds of food. Her dad tried to ground her until she would eat some of her rice and chicken. "No more banana cookbooks if you don't eat your dinner," he said one night. Alana mashed some yogurt sauce into her rice until it was a creamy paste. She tried a bite, but gagged as soon as the fork was in her mouth. She could only think of her delicious bananas. Her friends at school started calling her Alana Banana. They were tired of bananas. At lunch, no one would trade snacks with Alana. No one wanted to eat bananas every day, and all Alana would talk about was bananas. That was boring. One day, as Alana and her dad were walking home from school, they passed by the grocery store and saw a big sign that said, "No bananas in stock." "Oh dear," said her dad. "It looks like the store has run out of bananas." Alana pressed her face up against the store window, but there were no bananas in sight. That evening, Alana and her parents went back to the store. "Find those bananas!" she cried, rushing through aisles. "Please give me some bananas. I haven't eaten all day." The store manager explained that a bad storm had destroyed the banana crops in Costa Rica. "Bananas come from Costa Rica?" Alana asked. "Yes, our bananas do. "The storm must have been hungry for bananas, just like you," he joked. Alana was not amused. Alana did not eat for a whole day. She wanted her bananas very badly. That night Alana dreamt that she sat on a throne made of thousands of bananas. Bananas twirled all around her, but when she reached out to grab them, they danced away and everything turned to fluff. She woke up with a mouth full of her pillow. Her parents were very worried about her. They took her to the doctor and told him she wouldn't eat. After he ran all the tests that he could, he finally said, "Your daughter seems perfectly fine. Just find her some bananas." They drove all around to the grocery stores in town, but they still came home empty-handed. On the third day of Alana's hunger strike, her parents decided they would have to come up with a plan. "Alana can't go on like this," said Mom. "But we have tried everything," said Dad. "Nothing works. What are we going to do?" Alana's mom paced back and forth in the kitchen. She opened up the fridge and searched for something to feed her hungry daughter. She spotted the container full of old banana peels that Alana had saved. Her eyes sparkled. "I have a brilliant idea," she said. An hour later, Alana stumbled out of her bed. Her arms and legs felt like jelly and her tummy roared like an angry lion. "I am so tired. I am so hungry," she moaned. "Oh, Alana," her parents called from the kitchen, "we have a surprise for you." When she got to the kitchen, she couldn't believe her eyes. A plate piled high with bananas was sitting right on the kitchen counter. Without saying a word, Alana grabbed the first banana, peeled it, and gobbled it right up. "That tasted strange," mumbled Alana as she reached for another banana. But she was much too hungry to stop and ask questions. She ate and ate until she could eat no more. When Alana was finally full, she patted her belly and asked her parents, "Where on earth did you get these bananas? I thought they were all gone." "Well," said her mom with a sly grin, "they aren't real bananas." Alana was confused. "Of course they are," she said. "They did taste a bit strange. Some were salty and some were sweet. But that's okay. They're still bananas, and that's what counts." "Actually," said Dad, "we stuffed some of your leftover banana peels with anything we could find in the fridge. Rice, avocados, eggs, peanut butter." Alana's mouth dropped open. How could this be? These trick bananas stopped her tummy from growling. These trick bananas actually tasted delicious. Over the next few days, Alana tried different foods. At first it was hard. She would squirm in her chair and pinch her nose. She would poke the food with her fork and pretend it was trying to eat her. But at the end, her roaring stomach always convinced her to eat. Alana was surprised to learn that she liked lots of different foods. Corn on the cob with a dash of salt, pepper, and butter, grilled chicken and sweet potatoes, peanut butter and strawberry sandwiches, extra cheesy pizza with lots of mushrooms, spicy chicken biryani, roasted broccoli and cauliflower. She went to the library and found new cookbooks that taught her how to make zucchini bread, mango smoothies, and shepherd's pie. Alana's friends finally stopped calling her Alana Banana, and they all wanted to swap snacks with her. But as much as she loved trying new foods, bananas still twirled in her head while her teacher was teaching fractions. Alana even kept a stash of banana-flavored candies hidden in her desk at school. A few weeks later, Alana noticed a shiny new sign in the grocery store window. "Bananas now back in stock." She stared at the sign. "Bananas?" she shouted. "I need those bananas now." When Dad caught up to her, Alana was hugging a huge mound of bananas. "Alana, I'll buy you some bananas," Dad said, "but you have to keep eating all the other foods you have learned to love. Deal?" "Yes, yes, yes, I will," she promised. At dinner time, Alana's dad served her a piece of cheesy lasagna. Mom and Dad both stared at her. "Will she eat it?" whispered Mom. "I don't know," Dad whispered back. Alana poked the lasagna with her fork. "This lasagna is missing something," she announced. Alana grabbed one perfectly ripe banana. She peeled it, set the peel aside for her new collection, and sliced the banana into thick pieces. "There we go. Now it's perfect," she said, and she gobbled that lasagna right up. The end. Here's a delicious Alana's banana breakfast muffins recipe for you. I hope you enjoyed the book. See you next time. Assalamu alaikum.